All right, hello. Can anybody hear me? Hey, Pipe Dreamers here. All right, I will be starting in just a minute. I want at least 10 people to get in here before I start giving stuff away for free. Find the right spot for my camera. All right, we got 5. I'll find a few more items to sell while more people come in. Nine. Okay, one more and we can get started. Oh, thank you, Pipe Dreamer. I had just guessed that you were going to go an hour since most people do, so I scheduled for 1 hour out from you. I should have talked to you first to see when you planned on ending. Then I could have ended at the same time as you, and I could have started the same time you ended, and it would have been smoother. Okay, we got enough people here. Okay, today I've got license plates, I've got records, I've got hats, I've got some odds and ends, I've got some toys, got some Pokemon cards. Anything anybody want to see first? Say it, and I'll start on that sort of item. If not, I'm going to pull the first thing off the stack. Oh, and I've leveled this up now. I have stickers that I can write item numbers on now, so I don't get as confused as I used to. All right, we're just going to start with a bag of... This is a bag of Star Wars toys, Phantom Menace from Burger King, 25 years ago or so? This is going to be... everything is combined shipping here. Most items are light items, so it's a base $6 shipping plus $1 for each additional item, unless it is a light item, unless it's a heavier item. But most everything here is light items. Does anybody want these Star Wars guys? Nope. All right, let's do a license plate. 1974, North Carolina. All right, my license plates are a $3 minimum because I'm selling these at my exact break-even point. $3 is my break-even point on license plates. But does anybody want their license plate? And this NC Picker has touched this license plate before. I promise you that Dave, ADH Dave, has touched this license plate. Dave keystering the plate was not enough to get anybody interested, though. All right, I have a sheet of 18 Pokemon cards, all of which are hollows or reverse hollows, all of which are rares, and all of which are at least 4 to 5 years old at this point. So you'd have to buy half a booster box to get this many hollow rares. Let's do it. And I sell these for $3 each on my card store, and they sell every day. Only reason I'm selling these groups is because I have a large backlot of Garbage Pail Kids in mint condition that I'm listing instead. All right, this one's actually going to sell. All right, 18 Pokemon hollow or reverse hollow rares. Pipe Dreamer's going to get it for the cost of what it would have been one. All right, 102. Anybody want to see any records? Let's try a stack of 45s. I'm going to do 10 at a time. All right, we got 10 45s here. Bob Seeger. Coward of the Country, whatever that is. Johnny Rivers, and this has an extra one in it. That's Fleetwood Mac. Crystal Gale. Blood, Sweat, and Tears. The Mamas and the Papas. Got some Loverboy. Your Love by The Outfield. Rod Stewart. And the 5-man electrical band. One money. Looks like it's 11 45s. 11.45s. One money. All right. This is in. Blood, Sweat, and Tears. Crystal Gale. All right. Marissa's going to get it for $1. Excellent. Item 103. All right. Oh, and I have 1 foot flipper stickers now. Unlike some of those other people, I'm not going to sell these. I'm going to put them in every order on District, unless I know you've ordered from me before. And if you on eBay, you got to ask. All right. Next thing up, let's do. What should we do? Let's do a video game. StarCraft 2, Wings of Liberty for the PC. StarCraft 2 for the PC, $1. This used to be $60. Now it's $1. Or is it even $1? It's not even going to be $1. Okay. I have a bopping sword. It says Linus Spruce or something on it that I can't read. It is 21 inches long, so I can just barely get it into first class mail. $1. Cha-cha. This is good if you've got disobedient children, animals, spouses, or if you're at the bins and somebody sees bending over the bin, you just go, poke. Ha-ha, Johnson, got it. Item number 111 for $1. Will I sell anything today for more than $1? Let's see. All right, let's do a Jumanji board game, vintage from the 90s. This is the old Jumanji with Kirsten Dunst, not the Jack Black Jumanji. This is all here. Only reason I'm selling it here is because I've already got 2 of these in my store, and I really don't need a third one. This is a heavy item, so the shipping will be higher on it. But if you've already got combined shipping going, it's not going to matter one bit. Well, I mean, it'll matter like $2 for the bits, but that's not too bad. Okay, Jumanji, 1997-ish board game. $1. I paid about $6 at the bins for it. All right, I will have a third copy of Jumanji in my store. I'm not running the Quigley Down Under sealed until I get a second one. And can you see my laser disc in the background there? All right. I have a brand new Zurich kerchief, blue, perfect for put that under your hat, show your gang affiliation, or just blow your nose. CW, I am doing great. How are you? Brand new Zurich. Oh no, okay. Duplicate item. I'm already duplicating items here. Okay. Brand new Zurich handkerchief for $1. Got the classic classic 70s pattern there. Still in the plastic. No sale. All right, let's attempt another license plate. Pennsylvania, 1958. Pennsylvania license plate, 1958. Any interest in Pennsylvania, 58? Does not look like it. All right, I'm probably not going to try any more license plates for a little while. All right. For home and school use, dinosaur decorations. These look to be vintage 80s or 90s. Made in the USA. And it's got the Brontosaurus on it, which probably puts it back to the 80s, because we've known that Brontosaurus wasn't a real dinosaur for a very long time. Vintage Dino Party decorations, homeschool decorations, $1. I am guessing everything wrong. In fact, some dinosaurs have wings. I'm not going to a lot of plates for sale, but they're going to automatically combine shipping. So it's going to be an extra $1 shipping per. I paid up for these plates, so I cannot give them away at lots. I'll take the long money. I'll take the long route on eBay if I have to. I've got $3 per plate in. I'm actually losing money when I sell it for $3. But I'll try another plate again once we get a little more turnover, get some different people in here. Let's I'm gonna do hat choice. Ooh, I got some weird hats in here. Maybe we're not gonna do hat choice. I grabbed the wrong hat bin. I grabbed the wrong hat bin. I have a huge bear plush here. He's got he's on a Toys R Us tag, and he's really big, which means he's vintage. You can't get him anymore. I think he had his own little listing here. No, the Moose has its own listing. All right, giant furry Toys R Us bear. Or please tell me in the comments what items you would like to see, because I'm guessing wrong here every single time. I'll try a full-size record. Aerosmith's Greatest Hits. Worn on the outside, pretty clean looking record on the inside. All right, Aerosmith's Greatest Hits, $1. There we go. Brez is in. Smoller's in for $2. Come on, can we beat 2? This is like a $10 record, and it's in nice shape. 5-point flippers at 3. Briz is at 4. It's like it's gonna actually sell. All right, Briz won it. 85. Item number 85. That worked out well, so let's do another record. REO Speedwagon. This is a 2-discer. Pretty good looking disc. Big old gatefold. Every one of these records has a dryer sheet in it from this. That's how that collection was. Gatefold, Ario Speedwagon, live. All right, let's bring it. It's going to sell. Ario Speedwagon live. 2-disc. 2-disc, item number 85. Come on, can we at least get it up to $5? This costs more than normal to ship. Smolder's in at 4. Briss is at 5. Briss, am I pronouncing your username right? Paige! How's it going? All right, Briss won it, if I'm pronouncing the name correctly. All right, we're going to do a rough and ready stack of 45s. No cases here. Bryce, okay. We got Michael Jackson, Can't Help It, Don't Stop Till You Get Enough. Culture Club, Color by Numbers, and Miss Me Blind. We got The Fix, Ringo Starr, Fandango, The Stabilizers, a scratched up Peter Pan Records, Billy Joel, You May Be Right, I May Be Crazy, Kenny Rogers, and a Rick Springfield, Love Somebody. It does have a lot of dust on it. All right. That stack of 45s, won money. The Michael Jackson's got to be worth what the entire stack is worth. See, the Michael Jackson ought to pay for the entire stack if you make the minimum bid. All right, apparently I got all the Fart Sacks money. I mean, I'm sorry that happened, but I'm not too sorry. Half-Life Platinum Collection for the PC. Oh, Lag, you've got to come to dibdit.com to bid. You cannot bid from YouTube. Fartsack, I shouldn't have any of the hats that I sold you listed on YouTube. I mean, listed on eBay because usually those go to a completely separate place. We got Half-Life Platinum Collection, the first Half-Life and every expansion for it for PC. Let's rip it open. Now you will not be able to register this to Steam, but you can still install it and play it. I know you can't register it to Steam because I already did. Half-Life. Game of the Year, both CDs. Half-Life, Counter-Strike is there. Opposing Force. Team Fortress Classic. Blue Shift. And the manual. Hey, Fartsack, can you send me a link or something to which ones you think I have done that I have listed that you bought? Because I would really appreciate that. In some cases, I might have actually had more than one of the same hat or more than one nearly identical hat. All right, Half-Life Platinum Collection. We'll start it at $1 as a light item, even though I think it weighs more than a pound. Half-Life Platinum Collection. This will run on anything nowadays, any computer that has a ROM drive on it. Fartsec, I do have doubles of some of the local sports hats because they show up very often. All right, Half-Life Platinum Collection. Half-Life and all the early expansions for it. All right, that was item number 89. All right, I'll do another set of Pokemon cards. 18 Pokemon cards, all of which are rares, all of which are shiny, all of which are at least 4 to 5 years old at this point, if not older, because I have not restocked Pokemon cards in that long. I sell these for $3 each in my card store, and I sell some of them every day. Hey, Big Sky Flipper, why don't you come over to Dibdit if you want to bid? Pipe Dreamer's in for 2. Number 90. See, now all Pipe Dreamer needs to do is to sell one of these cards on eBay, and the rest of them will be free. It takes a little while. They're not the fastest sellers in the world, but they will sell. We'll do another PC game. Age of Mythology, Gold Edition. This is also old enough where it should run on a potato. Anything that you still got a ROM drive. Both discs are here. Manual's there. And the big fold-out guide to all the symbols and everything is there as well. Box is in pretty decent condition. Let's start it out. All right, Age of Mythology. Big Sky Flipper, type in dibdit.com, dibdit.com, and then see, it'll say live, and it'll show, and you should be able to pick this auction right here. I'm probably the only one who's live on that site. All right, we did not want light item A. Got a Virginia shoes license plate. Now remember, Virginia is not a state, it's a commonwealth. No, we're not on Whatnot. We're on Dibdit. We're on Dibdit.com. Dibdit is not Whatnot. All right, we got a Virginia Choose Life license plate. Yellow with the nice little kids on it. You can show your support by sticking this in the back window of your non-Virginia vehicle. Whatever you want to do. All right, I got a pair of white Converse. I don't know why I'm trying to sell a pair of white Converse. It's going to be a specific size to a room of 30 people. That's going to be a for sure fail. Men's 5.5, women's 7.5. White Converse. Good condition overall. All right. Buy these for $1 and make me lose money. White Converse, men's 5.5, women's 7.5. So probably going to go on a kid. Or a woman. I don't know any men who wear a 5.5. Actually, my friend Steven might wear a 5.5. He's kind of a wee little man. I don't think he's in the audience. All right, let's do another stack of 45s. Gilbert O'Sullivan. The Singing Nun. Will there be anything good in here? Tommy James and the Shondells. The Man from Mecca. We are not doing good on the hits here. John Sebastian, welcome back. Judy Collins. I might just toss this entire Burton Cummings. That's the best I can do on this stack. Here we go. Queen. Bohemian Rhapsody. There we go. This buys the rest of the junk. And Care Bears. Queen and Care Bears buys the rest of the junk on there. And the Bohemian Rhapsody is mint. So, Bohemian Rhapsody, Care Bears, and some 60 stuff that you won't want. Starting at $1. Or on the back side of Bohemian Rhapsody is the I'm in love with my car. Nobody wants a Bohemian Rhapsody? 45? Okay. Got no interest in 45 today. I will not attempt to sell any more of them. National Geographic Complete, every issue since 1988 on a set of DVD-ROMs. This is a medium weight item, so it'll cost just a little bit extra to ship. Oh, and this is every issue as of like 5 years ago, because that's when I got this for Christmas. National Geographic, 1888 until about 5 years ago. $1. Much better than, buying 150 years worth of National Geographic. All right, let's try a box of sports cards. This is a 1,000 count box of sports cards. It is all tops. It all appears to be 88 tops. 1,000 count. I know that the person I got this from had not picked through his collection. He gave me his entire collection. He kept his entire collection in boxes. He did not use binders, and he didn't pick out the good ones. I've pulled plenty of rookies and autos out of the few boxes of these that I did bother to go through. I'm just not interested in sports cards. So 1,000 count tops baseball cards. 88 tops, 1,000 count. I don't know which rookies could be in that year, but they're probably in there. Could still beat CW Collectibles. And CW Collectibles got it at the price at less than both price. I do not have any Marvel cards, at least not set up for this auction. All right, let's pull something else random out of the bag. So in the late 90s, I used to sell on eBay, and I would waste a lot of my money I earned on eBay buying things on eBay. I had a girlfriend who was really into Britney Spears, so I ordered this autographed picture of Britney Spears, and by the time I got it, the girlfriend was gone. Nah, no Funko Pops. So I've got this picture of Britney Spears I bought on eBay in the 90s, autographed. I'm going to run it as a light item, but if this is the only thing you buy and you buy it for $1, then you're not going to get the frame. It is a dollar store frame anyway. If you otherwise spend some money on it, or you have a big package coming, you'll also get the frame. Come on, you can sit me here next to Britney Spears. Christina Aguilera isn't even here. Give it to Pipe Dreamer. Pipe Dreamer. Oh, nope. TV, Twivel, TVville pickers. Haha, Johnson. $9. All right, haha, Johnson took it for $9. That was plenty enough to get the frame too. And this will no longer be on my wall because I have not had any interest in Britney Spears ever. All right, I have too many different doll and mannequin heads that I use for listing hats. I really only need one for each floor, so we're going to sell this one here. This is a heavy item. So it does cost a little bit more in shipping. If you want to have hat pictures and put them on a head, here you go. If you just want to scare people, here you go. If you want to teach your daughter how bad she is at cutting hair, you give her this, let her cut the hair and see how bad it looks. DeVille Picker's in for $1. All right, come on. Somebody else bid a little bit so I don't lose all my money on this. All right. Gave it away for $1. All right. Heavy 02. I don't know who Stacy Q is. Oh, yes, I do. 2 of hearts. 2 hearts that beat as one. 2 of hearts. I need you. I need you. 2 of hearts. 2 hearts that beat as one. 2 of hearts. Still in partial shrink. All right, we got Stacy Q, partial shrink. This is the one that has 2 of hearts on it, and plus, I'm sure there's some other Land Shark. I'm not giving up my daily job. Wood Purr's in at $1. Come on, let's at least get to the record box. Cost me $1. Nope, Wood Purr got it. 114. Actually, Land Shark, at this rate, I'm going to have to get a day job to make up for how much I'm losing on this auction. Let's see. Maybe we can do some more dinosaur facts. French cutouts. Nah, nobody wants French cutouts. Why am I bothering? I have a Vito stuffed pig for $1. Vito stuffed pig for $1. He is on a Fiesta tag. He can guard your death pile. Or he can go and sit on the shoes that nobody bought. You got a password board game from the 1960s. It is up. Looked at it before, and it's here. You can play it or put it on your collection shelf. Doesn't really matter. I ran this as a license plate only because it's actually a medium weight item and it ends up being the same money. With the shipping either way, if anybody wants a password board game. Password was a big deal in the 60s, and then it stopped being a big deal. And it continued to not be a big deal far into the future. All right, I got a collection of vintage pins. We get a cow. We get Historical Busch Stadium. That's 2. Heritage Salute 98 Baseball. That's 3. B12 Bomber Leader. That's 4. Ribbon. That's 5. Cardinals versus Marlins. 6. Another copy of that. 7. And I Love the 80s badge. 8. 8 pins, 1 money. I think the one of note is probably the B12 Bomber leader here. I actually know what my camera is on this thing, or if I can get it to focus on this. I imagine the B12 Bomber leader here is probably worth more than the rest of them combined. And Smoller got it for $1. Well, at least I didn't have to make listings for them all. 116. Give me a little plastic bag to put these in. Here we go. All right, I've got a tank. This is more of a collector's type of sit on your shelf tank than a play one. It's very realistic. I got this in a Tanks Person tank collection. It did not come in a toy collection. I don't know what tank it represents. If I had my glasses on, I might be able to read what was inside. The little doors and everything open on it too. It's pretty, and there's something bouncing around inside. Maybe it's money. I don't know. I'm not saying it's not money. Could be Kevin's phone number bouncing around inside. We just don't know. All right, collector's tank. Collector's tank in nice condition. Something bouncing around inside. This is more of a shelf item than a toy item. And who knows what could be inside it. I don't know. It could be anything. Could be another tank inside here. Could be a bar of silver. Could possibly be a Rolex watch. Probably not, based on the weight, it's probably not. All right, number 117. Remember, if you bought something, you've unlocked cheap shipping, so everything else should be much cheaper to ship. Most items will only be $1 more to ship. The medium and heavier items will be, I think, $2 or $3 more to ship. But most of my items are light items, not mediums or heavies. Wham! Make it big. This has Wake Me Up Before You Go on it. And Careless Whisper. Do you even care what the rest of them are after that? Beautiful looking record that I can't seem to get back in the sleeve. Get back in there. This has had the outer shrink on it its whole life. I'm probably giving this away. I should probably really put this on eBay, or I should have counted it first, but I didn't because I moved my live up 2 hours because somebody else picked a time that sort of would have almost certainly overlapped mine. So I changed and moved my auction up by hours, so I had less time to prepare. So I didn't get to do things like check and see if I should have really put this on eBay, which I bet I should have. Well, at least I know it's going to sell. All right, Wham, come on, Wake Me Up Before You Go, and then Careless Whisper. Smoller got it. 118. I'm sorry, got it for 7. Item 118. You want to keep going with records? Cyndi Lauper, she's unusual. This has Girls Just Want to Have Fun on it. Time after time, she bop all through the night. He's So Unusual, along with a few others. It's been in the shrink all its life. It's got some dust and fingerprints on it, but otherwise, it's like a super shiny mint condition record. Let's go ahead and sell this for far less than it would sell for on eBay. How much of a mistake am I making by selling this here? Is this an ADH Dave level mistake or just a small mistake? think this is an 88 Dave level mistake here. I bet this is a $30 album, isn't it? Oh, especially in this condition. I mean, other than the corners being a little dinged like they usually always are, this is just nice. Okay. Jay Cresson gets it, number 119. Okay, so I didn't do that bad. Okay, I didn't do that bad. That's on average, though. I got an above average. All my stuff is better because I touched it. Okay. TPA Heart and Soul. This is a 12-inch single as far as I can tell. Yes, this has Heart and Soul, the Dance Mix, the Radio Edit, the Beats and Rap, and the Dub Mix. So 4 versions of TPA's Heart and Soul. I guess TPA is a one-hit wonder because I recognize the song, but I do not recognize the name at all. Dove, I'm doing media mail on the LPs unless you buy something else with it that forces me not to. Most people do that. So yes, if you actually buy nothing but media, it will probably go media mail. If you buy other, the shipping is being charged the same way regardless. If you buy media and if you've already got shipping unlocked, it's already on. If I've got items that haven't shipped of yours, it's going to combine automatically. It doesn't matter whether it's media or not. It's just going to combine. Yeah, as long as you've got unshipped items from me, you've already got the cheaper shipping unlocked. Don't worry about what class it is or anything else. I'm the one who gets stuck worrying about that. The best thing to do if you're worried, buy a lot. Yeah, if you haven't got anything waiting to come for you, it's going to be 6 on that first one, and then 1 wood per. If you bought something, you've already done it. Yeah, it'll be 6 on the first one, and after that, it'll be $1. And the reason it's 6 and not 5 is because the LP box cost me $1, and too many of these things sell for $1 for me just to take a chance on it. All right. Choice. This is Choice. Next, I'll just give them to you both. It is a tie, teeny, beanie, boo. This is soft. This is not hard. And it is a Precious Moments little girl looking at a snow globe with a picture of herself in it. All right. 2 little trinkets. Yes, I have more LPs to run. Got about 5 or 6 more. I keep trying to get something live with JDF. It keeps not working out. Every time he makes it to town, it's just either he's at work or I can't do it that night. I was not surprised that nobody wanted those. I'm going to try another stack of 45s because I see a good one here. $45. Dan Fogelberg. Language of Love. Christopher Cross. Words of Wisdom. Think of Laura. The Guess Who. That's 3. Rod Stewart. Some Guys Have All the Luck. That's 4. Tom Petty. That's 5. You're the One by the Vogues. That's 6. Ballroom Blitz by Sweet. That's 7. The Fifth Dimension. They were one less feeling all right. They were Disco, I believe. That's 7. Michael Nesmith, he was one of the first national band. I believe he was one of the Monkees, wasn't he? 8. Neil Diamond, Desiree once in a while. And the Lovin' Spoonful makes 10. All right, 10 for $1. All right, 10.45s for $1. Including Tom Petty. All right, number 122. Dove Love, what about the beanie? Dove Love, did you want the beanie? Is that what you're saying? Oh, Mike Nesmith wore the beanie. Okay, sorry. I had just failed to sell a beanie. So I had the other kind of beanies in my head, you know. Like any decent reseller, I'm thinking about Beanie Babies all day long. Oh, I so brought the wrong box of hats over here. Yeah, I completely brought over a box of hats that I already struck out. All right, we have the music from the original motion picture soundtrack to Dragnet. Beautiful disc. I hate these little plastic baggy inner sleeves though. This was personal collection. I'd replace that with paper. Well, it apparently worked. The disc is still mint after all these years. And even if you don't want to listen to it, this is going to look great on your wall. Dragnet, original motion picture soundtrack on vinyl at $1, mint condition, or near mint because of the cover edge things. Oh, and it's a promo copy, not for resale. You cannot own this. I cannot be selling this. It's a promo copy. $1. Oh, jeez. I don't even know where to put the sticker because it doesn't have plastic on it. I'll put it on the inside. It's item 123. All right, this is my last, actually ever, 18 lot of Pokemon cards. I have no more of them left. 18 Pokemon cards, all at least 4 or 5 years old, all shinies, all rares. That is a half booster box worth of holo rares there. You would have to pay $75 to get the packs to get those. And you will end up with probably no more value out of those packs than you're going to get right here. This is the last one of these I've ever got. Don't believe I have a single loose unlisted Pokemon card left in this house. All right, item number 124. I have one similar lot of Magic the Gathering cards. I would like 2 people to say they have interest before I run that, because otherwise I'm not giving it away for $1. Okay, 2 people have interest. That's all I need. Okay, this is a page out of a trade binder that just never got listed. We got Light Minefield, Rith the Awakener, Tempered Steel, Keeper of Progenitus, Gaia's Blessing, Displacement Wave, Voidstone Gargoyle, Shape of the Wittigo, Prototype Portal, Chain Lightning, Dual Casting, Repeating Barrage, Game Trail, Desolation Twin, Detravor, Nightmare, Sphinx of Magosi, and Wasteland Strangler. Every one of these is a rare except for Chain Lightning, but Chain Lightning is the equivalent of a rare. It is a commonly played card in many, many formats, and it's worth more than many rares are. All right. 18 Magic cards, all worthy as singles. 1 money. Some of these are pretty cool. Desolation Twin makes a copy of itself when it comes out. I remember that was a big deal when it was new. Prototype Portal is really good too. Get to make copies of a card. Game Trail should be a couple of bucks. It's a dual land from the Innistrad set from a few years back. CW's in at 10. Get some older ones like Detravor. TVville Pickers is at an 11. All right, TVville Pickers, number 125, wins it at $11. All right, Foreigner 4. Beautiful inner sleeve. Is it a beautiful album? Yes, it's a beautiful album. Just a little bit of dust. This is from the collection that has the dryer sheets inside every one of them. This has Jukebox Hero on it. Nightlife. I'm not like a Foreigner fan though, so I don't recognize every one of their songs. Foreigner 4. Woodpurr's in for 3. Come on, we got to get at least 4 for 4. So I know I've sold 4 for more than 4, at least 4 times. Hey, I sold 4 for less than 4. 126. Got a question. Does anybody even want hats today? Because after I blow through the rest of the albums, I can go get a different box of hats than the ones I brought out. But if there's no hat interest, I'm not going to bother wasting your time or mine. So if there's any hat interest, let me know. We've got Wang Chung, Mosaic, a near mint outer, still in partial shrink wrap. A beautiful inner sleeve. It is slit a little bit on one side. Beautiful record, just a little bit of dust on it. And this has, of course, Everybody Have Fun Tonight on it, because does anybody have any Wang Chung albums that don't have that on it? Actually, for all I know, Wang Chung had a very long career, and I just don't know about it, but I do know about Everybody Have Fun Tonight, and everybody can Wang Chung tonight. Oh, I pressed the wrong thing there. I hit notify buyers. I have no idea what that did. Wang Chung, Mosaic. Back in the 80s, you could get this early 90s JPEG looking cover here. Still in the outer shrink wrap. Just slid on the side. Smoller's in at 5. Woodpurr's in at 6. I mean, everybody should be wanting to Wang Chung tonight, not just the two of you. I might have to Wang Chung tonight before I pack this up. Yeah, I guess a lot of people probably just bought the 45 or the tape, didn't they? All right. Elvis, Worldwide Gold Awards Hits Parts 1 and 2. You're going to know the name of pretty much every one of these songs, so I'm just not going to bother naming them. Just think of a whole bunch of Elvis songs. Most of them are on here. Double disc. Double disc. Discs are in beautiful condition. Got a stain on the back cover, but I can't imagine Elvis Greatest Hits is really that much of a collector album anyway. Probably just more for listening. And still running this as a light item, even though it does weigh more than a pound when it's packed up. Double albums do. Although Woodpurr already has albums going. Anyway, Wizard Flips is in it too. Elvis, Double Disc, Heartbreak Hotel, Teddy Bear, Jailhouse Rock. All Shook Up. All Shook Up that it sold for $2. And it sold to Wizard Flips. Wizard Flips, is that your first buy? If so, you've now unlocked cheap shipping. La Bamba. This does not have the outer shrink wrap, but it is in pretty decent, presentable shape. It's just got a plain white inner. Some dust on the disc, but otherwise it should be fine. This is my first time looking at all these discs, too. Otherwise, I would have cleaned them off a little bit. All right, La Bamba, performed by Los Lobos, Bo Diddley, Howard Huntsberry, Brian Seltzer, and Marshall Crenshaw. Music from the motion picture soundtrack. Hey, John Crowd, I know I'm handsome. All right, Woodpurr's in for $1. Wizard Flips is in for $3 or $4 or $5. Croissant's in for $5. In for $6. This is the last LP I've got for today. And I'm probably just going to keep the 45 stacks for another day since the interest wasn't really there. Woodpurr's in at $7. All right, Woodpurr gets it, number 129. All right, 129 gets it. All right, there's been little interest in 45s, no interest in license plates, so nobody said they wanted me to get another box of hats, so I think any more Stacy Q for future shows. Okay, Second Love, I can run some 45s. I just wasn't getting much interest, but you weren't in here. Let's see if I can guess a little bit right here. I'm going to take these off the unsold pile and make a new set here. All right. Queen, Bohemian Rhapsody. This will be one lot. Care Bears. Joe Tex, Who Cares? That's the third one. Culture Club, Do You Really Want to Hurt Me? That's the fourth one. Frankie Valli, Can't Take My Eyes Off of You. That's the 5th one. Something from Barbara Streisand, I Believe in Love. That's the 6th one. Linda Ronstadt, Tracks of My Tears. 7. The Lovin' Spoonful, POW theme from Tiger Lily. That's 8. Mama Cass is 9. And the Grassroots, Someone to Love is 10. But we'll go back to the beginning. Queen Bohemian Rhapsody is number 1. All right, Bohemian Rhapsody, Care Bears, and Culture Club. Got some country-ish stuff. Barbara Streisand. Some oldies. Wood Pair Wins It. That's an empty one. Number 130. All right, let's not sell that one. Oh, wait, it's Kama Sutra. Those are good sometimes. All right, come on. I got to find something good to start with. Eurythmics, Who's That Girl? That's 1. Huey Lewis of the News. The Heart of Rock and Roll, that's 2. Taste of Honey, that's 3. Melanie, that's 4. Remember, she was a big deal in the late 60s. Although I can't name any of her songs now. Olivia Newton-John, that's 5. Grassroots, that's 6. Remember, the guy from The Office, the old guy, he was in the Grassroots. Christy Berg, whoever he is, that's 7. Tommy Rowe, that's 8, whoever he is. Barry Manilow, that's 9. Does Barry Manilow know that you raid his wardrobe? And Linda Ronstadt, that's 10. All right, we got Eurythmics, Huey Lewis in the News, Taste of Honey, a bunch of mostly late 60s stuff. Repair 131 is going to take it. Okay, that's going to be it for today. I've done my hour. I've just about run out of stuff that anybody has any interest in anyway. I should be back again tomorrow, so shipping will continue on tomorrow. Then I'll ship on Saturday. Hopefully, maybe I can go out and get some new items and sell them immediately tomorrow. Hey, all right, second look. I'll have more vinyl tomorrow. I didn't get rid of all of it, and I think I have an entire another tub of 45s. And I might raid what I've still got left listed on eBay as well, because most of that's been there for quite a while. All right, thanks everybody. Let's see if there's anybody open to raid.